Hey, everybody, man. Welcome to another episode, man, of the iCast. Thank you for tuning in, man. I am your guy. I am Orion. I am the host, the creator of the iCast, man. My platform, that I initiated on, let's say, the mutual exchange of beneficial knowledge, whether that be financial knowledge, spiritual. That's what I wanted the podcast to be. So thanks for tuning in, man. Thank you so much for tuning in. Before I forget, because this is totally unscripted. I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. Number one, all right? When I say that, I'm talking about the technical sides of guys, girls, please work with me, man. I don't know none of that shit over there, man. I got people in place. I'm getting people in place, to do that part. That's not my side. I know how to delegate, let them do what they do, help me to make this a better production. So thank you for tuning in, working with me. Because I say that because I noticed an exponential increase in my viewers last week, like over 165 viewers. And I'm like, what? I think my first episode was like maybe 20 viewers. I'm like, I'm almost at 200. So once again, thank you. Thank you, really, from the bottom of my heart, man. Thank you. Thank you for viewing for however long, man. Just tuning in, checking me out, man. Let me do my thing, shoot my shit. And just let us connect. Let us connect, like I said, across this platform for the mutual exchange of beneficial knowledge. And I, everybody know, if you watch my first episodes, that this is your first time seeing me, I was promoting the transportation, TNT, and trading aspect of what I do and what I will consider, highly for anybody who wants to be financially free, want to be their own boss, make their own rules, break through that glass ceiling. There is no ceiling when you're an owner. You can make as little as you want, make as high as you want, based on economy, competition, yada, 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 et cetera, et cetera. So it was on transportation and trading. So, the first couple of joints I was talking about transportation, how to get in the truck, how to find loads, how to start your own company. You ain't want to get a truck, dispatch. So now I'm a veer off a little bit because people like, oh man, what you be doing, man? You be doing a little bit of everything. This. Why? Because as everyone knows, I did 20 years in the feds. Yeah, consecutive, wasn't no fucking break. So I knew coming out I was gonna be up against, I ain't gonna say the wall, but coming out in your mid 40s, you coming out in the workforce and you 20 years behind everybody. Everybody you went to high school with, married and had kids, got divorced and all types of shit. Some done died, unfortunately, But yeah, so I knew in the joint, I'm not retiring from no company. I'm not going, number one, I'm not going to no company at damn near 50 years old, 46 years old, coming out the door 7 years ago and thinking I'm going to do a 20 bid for them. No, just like I was a boss, getting that 20 years, doing what the government said was legal, same shit they do. I digress on that. But I just knew that wasn't in the cards for me. So, and that's not to say that you don't go work for somebody. Because I came out the door working for people. I had 4 or 5. I worked for 4 or 5 companies. Yeah, I ain't gotta mention them. They was major companies. You know their names. You eat their shit. You rock their shit. Yeah, so I worked, but I knew that my window was smaller, and I knew my clock was ticking. I'm ticking. Yeah, I'm talking about to get this bread and set my family up. And then you add the addition of my 5 and 4-year-old, pure genius. You know what I'm saying? You add that to the pot. So now, I'm racing against my own expectations and time and all that. So that's what I mean by, I knew I wasn't gonna work no long time. So I knew I had to come up with something, And this is what I'm gonna veer off into now. The trading aspect. I discovered the wonderful, wonderful, incredibly exciting world of Forex. Don't know what Forex is? Everybody said, Forex. What are you talking about? Forex. It's short for foreign exchange. Still don't know laws. Forex, foreign exchange. First thing you do, if you ever been out the country, When you land in an airport in another country, what's the first thing you do after you clear customs now, of course? So I'll say the second thing, because somebody that, well, that's not the first. Oh, okay. The second fucking thing you do. Clear customs, TSA, what do? I answer to make it quick, because I ain't trying to be on here all long-winded. You exchange your money. You cannot use American money in Japan. You have to use Japanese yen. So to get Japanese yen, you have to exchange your American bread. Henceforth, if you go to wherever you go, if you're dumb enough to go to Russia, please bring Brittany Griner home. That's real talk right there, man. Get that woman home, man. That's some bullshit, man. God damn, America. What the fuck you motherfuckers? Come on, Joe. Get tighten up, man. Yeah, do whatever the fuck y'all gotta do. But listen, yeah, wherever you go, back on track. Of a country you land in London, change your American money to British pound. You land in the Euro Union, which is 18, 19 countries, whatever the fuck is over there, you change your American money to euros. See what I'm saying? So there is a market where the exchange prices, the difference in exchange prices, which is neither here nor there. You ain't got to know that shit. I don't know that shit, don't care about that shit. You know what I'm saying? I just know because I've read about it as I studied it. But this is a market, the foreign exchange Forex market. And you can trade these currencies of other countries. The American dollar, Australian dollar, which is the Aussie, the Canadian dollar, the Caddy, the British pound, the euro, the Japanese yen. I mean, and there's many other. You can go off into crypto if you want to get in that. But I'm talking about specifically Forex, what I learned incarcerated in federal prison. Thank you, Uncle Sam. You took the motherfucking scholarships so niggas couldn't go to college. So, I got my own joint. I just picked brains. That's what I did. I was like the Suge of knowledge, you know what I'm saying, in prison. I'll roll up on a nigga and shake him down for something I ain't know. Hey, what's that, champ? How you do that? Yeah, can we meet up? You can explain that to me a little further? Yeah, if I'm interested in whatever I seen. And Forex was just something that, I seen some jokers gathering every Sunday, so, I rolled up on them. Hey, what y'all doing, man, So that's the gist of how it started. So, Forex, like I said, is a market where you can exchange this. You don't have to hold it. You don't have to Don't get into all that. That's neither here nor there because you don't have to know that shit to be profitable. I'm giving you the short term and what I learned in prison and what I do out here when people be wondering, fuck is he doing? He driving truck and I see personal training. You know what I'm saying? They talking about trading, I throw another one out there, plasma. But I'll get to that later. Yeah, y'all be tripping. Free ass money. Y'all ain't telling me y'all won't get stuck by no fucking needle. Anyway, man, don't let me get sidetracked. Back to Forex. You can open a Forex account with $20. You can open an account with $5, $100, $100,000. I don't know what's in your bank account. I don't know how deep your pockets are. But the gist of Forex, you can open an account. It's literally millions of brokers in the world. You can open an account in Hong Kong if you want. I done had accounts in London. I done had accounts in the Caribbean. I done had accounts in Sweden. Yeah, it don't matter. You're just looking for what that broker allows you to do. Because what I'm telling you is when you open an account, you're the one pulling the trade. It ain't like you don't get this misconstrued with investing. Totally different feel. Cool, shit slow. It's not, that ain't for me. I'm a little bit more, you know what I'm saying? Trading is my thing. Boom, 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 boom. That's me. That's what I like to do. So you can open an account with whatever you can afford to lose. And that's the disclaimer here. People say, oh, you don't hear teaching people, that's gambling. But no, it ain't fucking gambling. Number one. Because this is a skill that you can learn. You know what I'm saying? You can't learn fucking gambling. You can get inside information. You're shooting your ass at the win with that, If you ain't got inside information in Vegas and dudes ain't taking dives, no. Trading is something that is a skill that you can acquire that's been around for hundreds of years, all the way over in Japan, over to now to the Western world. Listen, you can learn how to trade, right? Open an account, $50, $100. Okay, you know what happens? You won't lose your house. You won't go bankrupt. You lose the $100 that you funded your account with, genius. Yeah. Don't risk money you cannot afford to lose. So them $800 Balenciagas you got on, that $1,200 Apple Watch, you can open a Forex account with $300. What happens is Either you're going to grow your $300 by making profitable trades consistently enough to grow to 300 to 400 to 600 to whatever the fuck you grow it to, or that 300 will go negative. You start making losing trades. And what happens is you'll get a margin call when you get like under $100. Your broker will give you a margin call, text you, hey, buddy, hey, you got about $50 left. You know, you can only hold this position in the trade. Need to, deposit more funds because you lose $50, boom. Or they won't make the trade until you deposit more funds, depending on which broker you got. But like I said, it's a million of them. You can hop around brokers. They're everywhere. And, do your homework on brokers, but, they're everywhere, man. Like I said, I had them in all different countries. I never had an American one because they don't allow certain things that foreign brokers do. America's kind of slow. Not saying they don't have some decent brokers, but not for what shit I'm doing. And people that make money doing real money. But yeah, it's a market, foreign exchange. Fund your account with $100, learn how to trade, and you trade. You enter the trade, you put in a stop loss. That means that's the price. If whatever you trade reverses back, and that's the price you get now. That's the loss you can take. Stop loss, simple. I'm not gonna get into the minutia because I don't want to blow people. Oh my God, no. Just know that this is one of the things that I'm very good at. This is one of the things I came home and taught people. This is I had a $10,000 Forex trading day way before I had a $10,000 month in trucking. Way before that. I know people that had $10,000 trading. Yeah. So I know people that won. I taught them how to trade, and they won 40-something straight trades. And really didn't know what they was doing, but they had worked out a little system, and they had won 41. I've never won 41 straight trades. They was taking smaller profit, but it was profit nonetheless. That's the thing about it. Your trading style is going to be dictated off your personality and how you are inside as a person. Are you free will and are you reserved? So, your trading style is going to be dictated by you. But that's just, that's one of my avenues. Man, you got to look into Forex. It's very, very profitable. It's the largest market in the world. I ain't got to tout all the, you look it up. It's the largest market in the world. It's way bigger than New York Stock Exchange, the Nikkei, all that shit you can combine. NASDAQ, put all that shit together, it ain't bigger than Forex because money is being exchanged every day all over the world. As we speak right now, money is being exchanged. It has to be. It has to be. Planes are landing, right? Ain't somebody in the store buying something? Money is being exchanged. Yeah, not just. So you can't think money's got to be exchanged for money. Money's being exchanged for food, for items. You land in the airport, you exchange American dollars for, French euros. Spain euros. They all in the Euro Union. So money is constantly being exchanged. It's the largest market in the world by far. That's why so much liquidity. You can get in a trade and get out of a trade. You don't have to hold a position and keep taking losses. It has way more advantages than a lot of other markets. Way more advantage. One of, like I said, the most obvious, you can open a $10 account. Man, some brokers they all have a limit. Well, you got the minimum is $50, $100. That's the late shit. But you still can find. I open accounts for $25. I didn't open the account, $25, took it to $3,000. And that was about 3 months. Man. So I mean, that's a little nugget for you to look into. That's the other T with TNT in the transportation. Now, I've been trading longer, I've been in transportation, and I love transportation, but trading is just, it's so cerebral, it's so like, it's your money. And let me tell you something, man, there's nothing more exhilarating than you up 2, 3 o'clock, man, on whatever night. And you see the trade, the position you took, and the joint is going into the thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars in profit. Yo, it's wild, I'm telling you, man, because I'm going to break it down real fast. Because I'm going to tell y'all something else before I get out here. I've been on here 15 minutes trying to cap my time, I'm for attention span, like, pfft. You have different sizes you can trade depending on how large your account is. And they're called lots. Micro lots is 10 cents for each move point that a currency moves. Micro lot, 10 cents. Mini lot, $1. Standard lot, $10. Bank lot, $100. Let's go back. Micro, 10 cents. Mini, $1. Standard, 10. Bank, 100. Now, depending on your account, if you got $50, you got to trade mini lots if you're smart. Now, micro. Don't even trade minis $1. Because one trade take out your $50 account. You got to trade micro. Start with 10 cents. Start with 10 cents. You know, and see if you can build your account. And if you got $500, maybe you can start with minis $1. But let me tell you something. I've traded 30 cents and watched this go into $150 profit, a 30-cent trade. Can you even understand what is that return or profit? I can't even, the percent of profit. 30 cents and you make $150, and I'm talking about in less than 8 hours. Way less than half a day. You know, because then we get into the style of trader that you are. You know, I'm a day trader, which means I don't hold positions longer than a day, maybe unless it's a lot of profit. I'm usually in and out of trades within hours. You got scalpers, they in and out of trades within minutes. You know what I'm saying? You know, you got holders, they stay in trades for weeks, months. But nah, I'm a day trader, so yeah, I've seen, and that's, so you sit there and say, oh man, 30 cents and $150. But you got to scale up, man. Okay, this is the beginning. This is where you learn to make your errors in your trading style, refine your trading style, and see what works for you. You know, like I said, your trading style, you can go listen to as many seminars as you want, but your trading style is going to be your personality, man. So, you know, you sitting there saying, oh, 30 cents, 150, that ain't no money, But you starting out look at the return. What else can you do with 30 cents to make $150? I'm going to ask you that, number one. What else you can do with 30 fucking cents? You can make $150 in less than 8 hours. I rest my case. So now let's scale up. That's the beginning. Okay, let's begin. Let's laugh at the 30 cents. But now when it's $30 trade, yeah. And now that $30 is $1,500 fucking dollars. Oh, and then we talking months, weeks, depending on how profitable you are, what type of trades you take, what's your win-loss ratio. It's variables. But let's go all the way back to what I told you 10 minutes ago. You can start all this shit with $10, $20, $50. You can't really do that in investing. And investing is buying a bunch of shares and you got to hold it. That's nah. That thing, nah. I'm going to go with the biggest financial market in the world, Forex. I don't even know what billion they at now, 14 billion a day. I forgot whatever fuck. But it's the largest financial market in the world. I'm a big fish. I consider myself a big fish. I swim in the ocean with the sharks. You know what I'm saying? Not saying, you know, investing is, but it ain't the ocean I want to be in. Nah. You know what I'm saying? So I do Forex. So check it out. As I said, check it out, man. You know, so it's by far to me, the best financial tool or experience to learn and put in your toolbox to be financial free. Because I mean, it can happen as fast as you want it to be, but the thing is this: what you learn exponentially will increase your profits, year by year by year. And then the thing is, you can pull the money out, and if you want to go buy some real estate, which I'm about to jump into right now, you can do that. And the thing again is, you're working whenever you want to work. The thing is, all you need is an iPhone, a phone, Android, any phone, it don't matter. As long as you got Wi-Fi, download the app, MetaTrader 4. That's the platform that you can trade over and look at the different currencies. Learn the different times of the day with which markets are open. It's a 24-hour market. I'll explain that later. We had 18 minutes. But I mean, if anybody can tell me they can do something with $50 and make $5,000, you know, I welcome you, you know, on your podcast. So, you know, you ain't got to refute me, but I want to learn about it too. I love, like I said, this platform is the mutual exchange of beneficial knowledge. Check out Forex. Trust me. If you like money, you like being a boss, you'll love it. Now I'm gonna jump off into something else that I got in my toolbox. REITs. You know what REITs are? REITs, real estate investment trust. Yeah, okay. That basically what REITs is. You want to get to the technical term? It's a real estate investment trust that you gotta have $500,000 to get regulated by the SEC, and what they do is they invest in commercial real estate. What they have people invest into the real estate investment trust, whatever, you know what I'm saying? It's $500,000, but you might have put in 20, 30,000. This person, you don't know how many. I mean, you might know how many members, but that's the technical, you know, the official term for REIT. I'm giving you O's, the ICAS, What I'm talking about, I do, and I would highly recommend. I'm just talking about a REIT, same concept. Real estate investment trust. But you get together amongst your friends, maybe your family, maybe you and your husband, your partner, whoever, your brothers and sisters, cousins. And y'all, first of all, you sit down and say, yo, this is this is the vision. I want all of us, minimum investment, let's say $1,000. You know what I'm saying? Or you want to say 500, whatever you come up with, how many people you and your REIT, depends on, minimum investment. I would always say $1,000, 1,500, and get at least 4 people. If 4 people put in 1,500, my 2 cousins, my brother, my sister, you know what I'm saying, and whoever else, my good friend, we all put in 1,500, and then we form LLC for $100, legal Zoom, nice plug. But listen, form a LLC, and then what we do with that $6,000 is we look for profitable real estate ventures. Yeah. Now we have a REIT, we got a LLC, we have a company. We have a business account. We have $6,000 that they see. So, we could either get a loan off that, or depending on what type of properties we're looking for, we can go out and buy properties with the $6,000. You always want to use OPP, other people's money. But if I put 15 in, we got $6,000 sitting there, and the bank sees that we got a bank account, they're going to give us a loan. And if they don't, show and tell, show and prove. Like I said, we take $6,000. Guess what? Put you on something. Everybody like, yeah, you be giving it up. Put you on something. Take that $6,000. Go to Detroit, Michigan right now. Go to Detroit, Michigan right now. You can get you a 3-4 bedroom house for $2,000 to $5,000. $5,000 is gonna be out. You can get you something up there for $2-3 grand. Yeah. Now you a landlord. Now you in the real estate game. You got a REIT, yeah. And then 1 house leads to 2 houses. Yeah, you can do that. Very, very easy. Y'all got to get on to all that specifics. You know what I'm saying? Y'all got to do a little legwork. But I gave you 2 jewels today. I shared some love with you, man. I came on here, gave it to you about Forex. Gave it to you about Forex. And then I just dropped something about, you and your little homies, family, whatever, form a REIT, going to get in the real estate game. Form your company like that, a nice, easy company like that, man. And grow your properties from 1 to whatever. Grow your property. The first one's going to get you your second one. But trust me, that's why I said, form a REIT. And that also, goes along with what I always talk about, cooperative economics. I always talk about that because that's the only way you're going to get out of the financial lane that you don't like that you're in, for those that are watching. And if you straight already, you're still gonna make money. You probably know all this. It ain't nothing new to you, but my thing is this: cooperative economics, man. It helps you and me. Nobody's taking advantage of each other. We put in the same, or you put in sweat equity. We put down in writing what we're putting in, so we know from the start. And cooperative economics benefits everybody. We got to get out of this, man. We don't want to work together because every other nationality, race, group works together. We got to start working together, man. I love that right there. And everybody can work together with $1,000, man. I'm tired of people saying, I ain't got $1,000. Well, you got some piss poor spending habits. Because I can look on your body and count probably $2,000, $3,000 worth of shit. A little Coach bag, Apple Watch, you know what I'm saying? What shades you got on? I don't know, Kate Spade. Come on, man, stop with the games. iPhone, Samsung, come on, let's stop with it, man. We ain't nobody coming to save us, and I think that's just if you think somebody coming to save you, man, you need to go to the wizard and get some fucking heart, because that's just, I'll never even understand the concept. When somebody needs to save, no. Them days, I don't know if them days ever existed, but if they did, them shit's over. Gotta save yourself, man, so let's pull together. And this shit ain't just about black and black shit. If white people want, I got 3 or 4 white brothers and sisters who want to put $1,000 together. Let's go get some fucking land. All that shit, only thing that matters to me is green. You know what I'm saying? I'm Muslim, man. I believe in la ilaha illallah. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that's what I believe in, man. So that's not, that's the only color. Ain't nothing race about this, man. I just spent a wonderful time last week, man, with my white brother that came in from Cali. Hey, we did it, man. Hey, man, I love you, bro. I hope you and the missus are having fun where you at. And I see you in the next go-round, champ. But yeah, man. cooperative economics is a way to get up out of the state that you're in quicker, and everybody benefits. So there you go, man. Check out about Formula Read. Check out about Forex. We're going to get back together. I'm going to wrap this up because I'm at 25 minutes and I'm like, wow. Yeah, I don't want my podcast to be them crazy long hour joints, man. Unless I get 1 million views or whatever, then I guess that'll dictate I speak longer. But, man, like I said, once again, thank you again for tuning in, man. Thank you for watching, man, for checking me out for all the previous 4 or 5, 6, I can't even count the episode. Thank you for working with me, man. I'm getting my technical shit. I'm trying to figure out links and how to send that because I got a YouTube channel about work with me. I'm the content creator. This is me to you, sharing beneficial mutual information. All that technical shit and webpage, that ain't me. But I got people working on it, man. Thank you once again, man. This is O signing off from the iCast. Till next time, hey, man, go get what's yours. Take care of yourself. Take care of your family. Be happy, man. And go get what the fuck is yours. I'm out. Deuces.